Okay guys, we're back here in our learning, and this is part 2, and I've done a couple things which I will show you guys that are now. I've added these darker clay blocks in and around the area just to add another little different look to the area, and I've gone ahead and started kind of pawning out the build with wool. It doesn't hurt to do this if you're ever struggling, or if you're bored like I was, and it helps. It gives you something to do, and it helps you organize your thoughts too. Oh, also one of you guys mentioned pirate vote. I already had one in, so in fact, you guys want to see that, and I have one in. That's good. So oh, also added this little waterfall here. No, not completely flat, and it's hitting these little rocks that make it a little change your shape, and just a little spider webs around to make it look like it's smoking. And then so yeah, so the entrance is over here. We're gonna have like a little path going around tower. This is gonna be Blacksmith Island, marketplace, ship repair, unloading area for boats, and then hotel area for wood beds and stuff. But what I want to do today is I want to work up here just really quickly. So what you're going to need to do, this was the entrance, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to either get a tree repository or use a, make your own trees. It's up to you, but I like to use a tree repository ideally when I'm building. So if I go ahead and go, let's see, speed 3, no, speed 3. Speed 3. Yeah, so I've gone ahead and picked out a couple trees here, which are kind of cute. I like them. They're nice trees. There's some big and some small ones, so it's nice to kind of get that variation. So let's say perhaps I wanted to start with this tree. I had to reinform myself on that. I had a little mind fart. But anyway, this is the tree 10-1-4 from the Conquest tree pack. You can download it as you want. I just brought the schematics into my server, so it's nothing fancy. But what you're going to do is you're going to get up around it. So maybe up around this area right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to do /B space CS space A. And what that does is that selects the no air stamp brush. And then what you can do now is you can do /VC, which will set your point to the center, VH50, which will set the height of it to 50. And you want to do be about B15, which will set the radius to about 15. This will all depend varying on your tree size. But what you do is you take your gunpowder, you right click, it'll say that many blocks copied, okay. And then all you have to do now is right click with your brush, and look what happens. Your tree appears, and it has no air in it, so that's good. So what we can do now is we can fly over here to our area, and if you don't do the CS space A, it'll paste all the area in as well, and that's going to take a really long time for it to paste, so you might be lagging a little bit. Just a heads up. So we're going to go ahead and paste a couple of these around. You don't want to do too many of these. So let's just say we've got those 3 now, yeah, and that's all looking good and dandy. So why don't we try doing this bad boy? Yeah. Same thing. You kind of come up in and about its area. So you don't have to do the BCSA again because it's already got that brush selected. You just have to do the BVC. Your VH is the same, and this is going to change to about 30 because the size of this tree. And then you just right click again, and then look, you just boop. So yeah, so that's how you do trees in this. Well, this schematic anyway. If you are using World Painter or something like that, then that is perfectly okay too to use. Just note that when you are painting in your worlds, it might be a little laggy. So this tree has a lot of overhangs in it. So it's something I kind of want to think about pasting near the edge like this, so that now when we're down below, we can kind of see that, and that looks pretty cool. And then I might do another one right here. So yeah, you see how that looks from down here? That looks pretty cool. You see this has an open area though. Don't want open areas. So I'm gonna paste the last one of these, and these roots I will drag down and make it look a little realistic. But yeah, now you can see no sky. I don't want any sky. You get a little bit of sky over here, but that will be covered up. I have to find the lull now on the side of the cliff because that is my reference point. So you kind of want to mix up the types of trees too. You don't just want the one type of tree because that's not good. So here we go. We come over here. Here are our trees. You want about maybe 2, 3, 4 different types of trees. I'm taking 4. I'll probably use this one and this one. I wanted to use that one, but I think that's a little too small for us. So what I can do now is actually we don't even need both of these. Let's just take the one. Let's take this one. A little bit of a nicer shape to it. This is 12-1-2. Same thing. Hop up here. You want to go to VC. We can probably bring this down to about let's say 30. Yeah. So all you have to do really is change the center. Right click again with gunpowder, and you're good to go. So it's really easy, really simple. Not anything. Oh, that got that one a little bit, didn't it? Crap. See, that's why you always gotta kind of test it before. So we want to go to B25, really, and then go to BC again, and then just right click, and then just pop her down. So this looks. Just gotta check it out really quick. You want to make sure you do check this out. Sun, and then there's another one down there. I don't know what that one is. And then after this, you can kind of use default Minecraft trees, because now that you've got the big overgrowny kind of feel given to this world already, you're good. That's all you really needed to do. So, you know, just coming around, filling up, fill it up. So you don't really, yeah, as I said, don't care what this looks like from the outside. What I want is like a dark kind of cove here in the middle, and that's what I'm getting. So now we can use the BT tree, which is, gives you a list of these trees. And what's nice is that now what I can do is I can do something. I can do, let's do small jungle, small_jungle. And now what you can do is you can come in and around. You can kind of fill up these empty patches with some little trees, just to make it. Okay, well, kind of ignoring those two misplaces. You gotta cover those up just a little bit. Anyway, yeah. So it's getting a little bit more crowded now, and you know, I'm sure that from down here there's not a lot of light. I mean, there's a couple. There's like one bit of light here, and I wanted this to have a piece of light on it too. So you hop down, you can come straight up, and you just dig out till you get to the sky. And this lighting helps create atmosphere. Now look how much more atmospheric that looks with a whole bunch of darkness and that one little piece of light. I might do something similar over here in this far corner. Just like one last one, because you don't want it too light. I mean, you want to make it the light unique, I guess, if that makes any sense. So yes, this is gonna look a little weird that, oh hey look, you've just got that appearing, right? Yeah, a little weird. This has got a piece of light somewhere. I don't like it. This, yeah. Is that it? That's it. That was it. Ha! Yeah, now look at this. No light in the background. Just poof. Poof. It's much more dramatic, I guess you could say. And so now I guess your last touch to really, I guess not one up, but I mean kind of finalize anything thing is just spam this with bone meal. Get some double tall bushes in there. You want those. Those will help create that kind of just not really overgrown, but I mean it'll make it look a little bit more livid, I guess you could say. So, you know, go around. Why did that change? That it's doing something. Like, that's been happening recently, and like I don't know why it's been doing it, but it has been, and I've been just sat here clicking away, bone milling, and then it automatically just turns brown. Like, if any of you guys know why it's doing that, like hit me up, because I have no idea. So I mean, it almost seems a little too late still, and I mean, from down here, this looks a lot more jungly, you see, but when you come up, it looks like a retard bit. So point being, you're building from where the point of view is. Like when I end up pasting this into Cielo, because that Cielo world is like, I want it as like a repository for all my work. I will get some ferns, by the way, and get some tall ferns. Yeah, it's like when I paste this into Cielo, I will need to like go over and just redo the top. It's like what I'm getting at, and stuff. So yeah, just make that a note. Like, if you're not planning on doing anything up here like with it after, then don't get your panties in a knot. Yeah, anyway, you see how this looks now from the top. What you might want to do now as like an added point, you could take, if you have a texture pack like me, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, what is it? 5, 6, no, yes, this, and you can just, let's do speed 1. You can just, what? Oh, it changes IDs on it. Frick, man. That's one thing about this program. What are you at now? 9. Okay. Yeah, that's one thing about this program, but whatever. You can add stuff like this in and about to it. And I mean, feel free to get as like nasty and long with this as like you could possibly desire, because this is your build, and I mean, like, stuff like that helps add so much atmosphere to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this for a little bit, and I will get back to you guys in 1 second. I kind of did a little bit more work. Let's go to time day here. So you look up, you can kind of see these little roots wrapping around, and then you've got these big old vines coming down, and it's as simple as that, really, what you need to do, or what I chose to do. And this one didn't really have anywhere to put it. Let's make a branch off. Yeah. So anywho, you know, you kind of gotta get the vines to kind of wrap around and split on. It's got all of these kind of green things. You notice how you can see a little bit of sky when you're up here. When you're down here, that visibility kind of goes down. You get a little bit up through there, and then you get a little bit through those too, peeking through at you up above. But mainly I wanted this to be covered, and it's covered. So as far as doing the upper vegetation goes, that's really all you need to do. There's a little bit more thought that goes into it than a lot of you guys probably may have previously known. Look at all the different leaf types. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4 different leaf types right here. And the variation helps. Sorry. Yeah, the variation helps a lot when you're going out through this. And there's a couple different leaf types in here. It just helps. And what's gonna be nice to do is that I'm gonna be able to kind of like come from here and just bring vines that come and hang down like this too, that look like they're kind of coming over the edge. And that's a pretty cool idea too, because that in itself adds like a different kind of color. And it looks like it's more, the vegetation comes more towards the edge of it than it really does, because we have it kind of backed up just to be on the safe side. So yeah, this is the second part of building. So now what we're going to do now is we can start building, and I think we'll start on this little point right here, because I've got a cute little idea for this little blacksmith that I want to kind of get done. And so I'm going to go ahead and hollow out the stuff, get the foundation done, and then I will get back to you guys with that one. So thanks for watching, take care, and I will see you guys in the next episode.